gone home. It's super late now. It's like the witching hour. It's like midnight. So I'm excited. I had a great time handing out candy. We got lots and lots of trick-or-treaters as usual. It was raining, but they still came out. So it was really fun. I, like, as sad as I am about Halloween being over, because I love Halloween, I'm so excited for, like, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I can't wait to decorate for Christmas. So I'm in a mood. I'm in a happy mood. I'm just, like, so ecstatic for all of the stuff that's coming. So I wanted to share with you some of my recent favorite things. I think we should start with food and beverage. Let's start with food and beverage. So this is the Tazo Classic Chai Latte. So it's like a concentrated chai mix, and then you mix it with milk. I do half and half. Half of this, half of milk, and then heat it up like 2 minutes in the microwave, or you can boil it on the stove. My husband also has an espresso machine, so if he's home, he'll steam it for me to make it hot that way with his espresso machine. Discover a rich blend of black tea, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, and vanilla. It says we get pretty intense when it comes to discovering the best tasting teas and richest spices from around the world. Our classic chai latte is the warmest, richest result of all that tireless questing, featuring the boldest black teas blended with spice notes of cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, and black pepper. So I've been obsessed with this. I got a 3-pack of these at Costco. My parents actually got it for me. They spoiled me and took me Costco shopping when they were here visiting. Stocked my husband and I up with lots of Costco stuff. So this is my very last one of the boxes from that package of 3. We're gonna go to Costco this weekend actually, so I'm gonna get more, but yeah, I love this. Love this. If you've not tried and you like chai, I would give it a go. It's a really good one. There's also a Trader Joe's one that I think is super good. They do make an organic version of this as well, which I love, but Costco just had this one, so that's what I got. Okay, and you can do it hot or iced. I prefer it hot, but yeah, you definitely can do it iced as well. Okay, food. We're sticking with food. So this is the rice ramen from Costco. I'm trying to figure out. It's made by Lotus Foods. It is organic millet rice ramen. I put it into a Ziploc bag to keep it fresh, but it just comes in this, packaging. And it has 12 little rice cakes in here. And so this is not like top ramen. It's just the noodles. So like you have to make your own spice blend and use like chicken stock or beef stock, seafood stock, vegetable stock, whatever kind of stock you want. Or you can use water and then add like a bouillon cube or bouillon paste to make chicken stock or beef stock, whatever. And then I like to add lots of spices. I do like curry powder, like both yellow curry powder, red curry powder, ginger, turmeric, onion powder, garlic powder, actual garlic, this was my backup bag. And so I'm gonna need another backup bag, obviously. And at my Costco, this is like $8.99, which I'm really happy with. I think that's a good price. It is gluten-free. But if you're not, if you don't need to eat gluten-free, don't think like, oh, it's gonna taste weird. It tastes so good. It's like so yummy. So even if you're not gluten-free, like try it. It's so good. Okay, so next, let's talk about this. So this is let's call it a spice mix. It's not exactly what it is, but it's a homemade mix. It's a soup base, actually, is what it is. Cream of anything soup base. So from this mix, you can make like cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, cream of celery. Just like a plain creamy base, if you wanted. So what I mostly use this for is to make cream of mushroom soup to put in like green bean casserole or like chicken and rice. So I obviously with celiac disease I can't do like Campbell's cream of mushroom, cream of whatever, any of the cream soups they have, because they all have gluten. They're all thickened with flour, which is wheat, which I can't consume. So I make my own. But even if you are able to eat gluten, I highly recommend trying to make this yourself, because there are so many other ingredients in those condensed cream soups from Campbell's that are so bad for you. Like, they have so much sodium, one, and then they have like carrageenan and just all kinds of things that are just not great for you. So I highly recommend this. It is so good. It's shelf stable. Obviously, it's just powdered milk and other things. I have the recipe. And it tastes so good, and it tastes like exactly like Campbell's, but better. So I'll give you, if you want to write the recipe down, I'll read it out right now real quick. So grab a pencil or a pen or whatever you want to write with. So cream of anything soup base, and it's 2 cups of dry milk powder. I use whole milk powder, but you can use whatever you want. 3/4 of a cup of cornstarch. I always look for a cornstarch that's made without aluminum. That's just, I try to avoid heavy metals whenever I know that they're in something. And then 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of dried basil, 1/2 teaspoon dried parsley, 1/2 teaspoon black pepper, and you just mix everything together and store it in an airtight jar. It's good stored in an airtight jar for like 18 months about. And then if you want to make like the different soups, so if you want to make cream of mushroom, you take 1/3 of a cup of the dry mix that you just made. This, 1/3 of a cup. And then you take 1 1/4 cups of water. You add 1/4 cup of diced cooked mushrooms, and you literally just cook that all together until the soup thickens. And then if you want to do cream of chicken, you use 1/3 of a cup of the dry mix, 1 1/4 cups of chicken broth instead of water, and literally again just cook it till it thickens. For cream of celery, you use 1/3 of a cup of the dry mix, 1 1/4 cups of water, and you add 1/4 cup of diced cooked celery and cook it till the soup thickens. So it's super easy, and it's so much healthier for you than those condensed soup cans. And I know we're going into like comfort food season, like Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff, where we're making lots of yummy dishes, casseroles with like thickened cream soups. So I thought I would mention it now because it's one of my favorite healthy swaps for the holidays. Okay, so next food I have is these mulling spices. So these ones are from a local farm, Eckert's apple orchard. It's in Lexington, Kentucky. But you can use any kind of mulling spices. That's not like what's important, the brand. It's just the mulling spices. I love to cook apple cider with mulling spices. That's my number one favorite. But I also like to cook apple cider with black tea bags, like a whole gallon. I would use probably like 5 black tea bags with the mulling spices, and it's like an apple cidery black tea that's spiced, and it's so good. Or mulled wine, mulled red wine. I love to do that too. So we've been having a lot of spiced apple cider lately, and it's just one of my favorite like things for this like season. I'm obsessed with apple cider, so highly recommend doing some mulling spices. You can make your own mulling spices too if you just want to get like the individual spices and mix them all up. You can make your own mulling spice blend. So this one has cinnamon chips, orange peel, cloves, allspice, and pure orange oil. And it says, for over 170 years, people from all over have found their way to the Eckert's family farms to enjoy the freshest, sweetest fruits around. Thanks for enjoying Eckert's. I'm trying to see if it says anything specifically about the mulling cider. It does not, but it says the directions are: used by the gallon or half gallon. Heat 1 gallon of desired fruit juice in a pan on the stove until steamy hot. Do not boil. Add 4 to 6 spice bags and let steep 2 days. For half gallon, use 2 to 3 bags and follow above directions. Garnish with orange or lemon slice and cinnamon stick. Delicious in cider, wine, tea, and fruit juices. So yeah, mulling spices this time of year, so good. Okay, so the last food item, it's a beverage actually, is this tea. It's moringa ginger lemon tea. It has moringa, lemongrass, ginger, and black pepper. This is so good. This was a gift from my parents. I believe they got it at this store near where they live called Rosars. So I don't know if you don't live near Spokane. I mean, I don't know where you can find this, but if you just like looked up like moringa ginger lemon tea, I bet you could find something similar at least. But this is so good. Like the ginger and lemon is so soothing. It actually helps like upset stomach too. And then the black pepper is that like a spicy bite, and it's so good all together. I just love this. The brand is The Gathering Place. The Gathering Place. I can't wait for cozy tea and sweater and blanket season. So ready. Like, it's been way too warm here still. I've been so annoyed because I just want it to be freezing cold. And I want to be cozy in the house and know that it's freezing cold outside. Like, it's been way too warm still, so have to. It's the Vanilla Tree Hut. I know this is in like almost every single favorites video I do, but what can I say? It's still my favorite. Made with vanilla, fruit, oat kernel extracts, and gold. The little gold flakes in it, you guys, are so beautiful on the skin. They're just like teeny tiny and shimmery and so pretty. Perfect for like holiday season if you want to have just like really pretty shimmering skin. Oh, and the smell is so good. It's so creamy and vanilla-y and cozy, but it's not like overwhelming. It's not like a in-your-face kind of, scent, which I definitely prefer. I have the body wash as well, and the shave oil. I love all of it. The shave oil was such a game changer for me when I found it. Like, my legs are so smooth when I shave now. I never get like nicks or bumps or anything. And like, my legs are so like soft and moisturized just from that oil alone. Like, highly recommend. Okay, so I brought these up, but I am using gigantic jugs of this in the shower. They're like humongous ones with a pump. I didn't want to haul these all the way upstairs, so I just brought the little travel sized ones. These were a gift from a friend along with the really big jugs, and oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. This Aveda Botanical Repair Strengthening Shampoo and Conditioner. So nice. You can order from the Aveda website if you are interested in trying it, but I've been loving this. I recently just ran out of my Tree Hut. No, not Tree Hut. What is it? Shea Moisture. I had the coconut moisturizing Shea Moisture really big pump bottles from Costco, and I love those too. But I just started using these ones because my friend sent them to me to try, and oh, they are so nice. Like, I'll probably be ordering some in the future from the Aveda website because I love this one. Botanical Repair. It's so good, and it smells lovely, like a spa, like a day at the spa. So these are like the little travel packets that I brought camping with us. And now I have the giant pump bottles in the shower, so they are huge too. Like, they're heavy and they're really big, so I didn't want to haul them all the way up here. And then the last hygiene item is, again, something I've talked about a lot, but I just love it, so I have to mention the Hask Coconut Dry Shampoo. This, to me, works just as good as the Batiste Dry Shampoo, but it has way better ingredients, way less toxic. So I am all about the Hask Dry Shampoo now. They have a charcoal one I really want to get my hands on to try, but it hasn't not been in stock at my Walmart, so I've not been able to get it. They only have this one right now, which I love, so that's fine. But I really want to try that charcoal one at some point. So it says formula free of talc, aluminum sulfates, parabens, silicones, phthalates, gluten, and artificial colors. Sorry, it's my stomach growling. I'm kind of hungry. I don't want to eat though right now because I am because I really want to work out after I'm done filming. And I obviously I don't want to work out with a full stomach because that'll just make me feel sick. So, sorry, my tummy is growling. But, yeah, I love this formula. It smells so nice and it works super well. So if you're looking for a new dry shampoo, try this one. It's also way cheaper than the Batiste. Okay, so next up I've got some makeup. This Milani palette is the one I've been obsessed with right now. It's got like a lot of jewel tones in there. This is the Milani Luster Light, and it is perfect for the holidays too. So I thought that's why I would mention it now, because I've been using it already for like a couple weeks as like my main go-to reach for palette, and I basically start using it in October, and I use it all the way through like January because it's just so holiday. You'll see when I show you. If you've watched my channel a long time, you've seen it before, but I highly recommend this one for the holidays. It just has so many, like, this is screaming Thanksgiving right here, and then over here we're screaming like Christmas sugar plum fairy. So yes to the Milani Luster Light palette. Frankly, all of the Milani palettes are fantastic. I have most of them, but for the holidays, this is the one. My favorite shades in this palette are Spectacle, just this one right here. It's like an iridescent purpley pink, and this gold like butter. This particular gold right here, it's just a little bit like of a darker gold. Oh, it's so pretty. And then this one up here, this purpley swagger, it's like a purpley gold. It looks absolutely stunning over the top of this adulting color. Adulting. It's totally giving sugar plum fairy all the way. So, highly recommend if you're looking for a new, really affordable palette. Check out the Luster Light from Milani. It is about $10 at my stores. It says shimmering rose gold, bright bold berries, and soft romantic mattes. Super nice. And then I wanted to mention this lip gloss. I've been obsessed with this one. It is the Shine Plumper Extreme Lip Plumper from Victoria's Secret. It's in the shade Rose. And Victoria's Secret always does a ton of sales right around like Black Friday. So these lip glosses usually go on a really big sale. You can get like a bunch of them for really cheap. So if you're looking for like some new lip glosses, I love these Victoria's Secret ones, and this shade Rose is so pretty. I'm not gonna put it on because I'm not wearing this color right now, but this has been like one of my everyday reach fors. I've had it in my purse the last like few weeks, so I would snatch that up if you can. Okay, so next thing is, this is a homemade room spray. So this one is cinnamon, orange, and rosemary, and I did just equal parts of cinnamon oil, orange oil, and rosemary oil. Just essential oils. You can pick whatever scents you want, but I love cinnamon, orange, rosemary for like Thanksgiving, Christmas time. $9.99 for 500 stickers. These homemade with love stickers. You can just write on there what it is. And it's just witch hazel, distilled water, and the essential oils. So you just fill whatever container you're putting it in. Size doesn't matter. Whatever container. Fill it a quarter of the way with witch hazel. The rest of the way up with distilled water, and then put in your drops of the essential oils. So I did 10, 10, and 10. I used 30 drops for a bottle this size of whatever scents you want. You can split it up like 10, 10, and 10, 10 and 20, 15 and 15. Literally whatever combination you want and whatever scents you want. I also love to do like pine this time of year. Pine and eucalyptus are really good together. Peppermint, of course, is lovely. But this one, the cinnamon, orange, and rosemary together, highly recommend. It's just a non-toxic alternative, to like Glade or Febreze. This is just a non-toxic way to get a nice scent in your room. Or, you can spray it on your fabrics. You can spray it pretty much anywhere. You can use it as body mist as well. It's just a really nice alternative to some of those more toxic brands, and it's a really nice gift. If you need like gift ideas. So I just recently made that one a couple weeks ago, and I've been spraying it everywhere in our house, and it smells so good. Okay, so this is the last like actual physical item I have. The rest of the things I want to talk about are gonna be books from Audible or like TV shows. So this is a book I just finished reading. This was a gift from my parents. A Halloween gift. We got to open our Halloween gift pretty early though. We opened it before they left. So I got to open this with enough time to finish it by Halloween. So this book is called The Story Collector. It is by Evie Woods. Look at the cover. Isn't it so beautiful? It's got like gold, pretty gold on the top of the books. So, I'll read you the back. It says, in a quiet village in Ireland, a mysterious local myth is about to change everything. 100 years ago, Anna, a young farm girl, volunteers to help an intriguing American visitor translate fairy stories from Irish to English. But all is not as it seems, and Anna soon finds herself at the heart of a mystery that threatens her very way of life. In present-day New York, Sarah Harper boards a plane bound for the west coast of Ireland, but once there, she unearths some dark secrets that could change the course of her life. It was so good. I totally recommend reading this if you like mysteries and kind of fantasy and mystery like blended together. So the other book I've been obsessed with, I'm almost done with it. I've been listening to it on Audible. It ghost. It's like a paranormal, like love story, I guess. And it's called Haunting Danielle is the series by Bobby Holmes, and she just released a book called The Ghost and the Poltergeist, and it's so good. It's kind of important to read all the books like in the series in order, because a lot happens and the characters evolve and new characters come in and stuff. So I would start at the beginning, but most of them on Audible are included with your membership. You don't have to start like using credits to buy them until you get to like book 30 or something. So highly recommend. And then of course we've been watching the new season of the Great British Baking Show. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I love that show so much. I cannot wait for the holiday, the little 2 episodes they put out for the holidays, where they bring like the bakers back, different bakers from different seasons.